Welcome, Gemini. This is your May 2024 tarot forecast. It is a general reading, so it's trust yourself what resonates, leave what does not. Big welcome to those that are new to my channel, those that follow me regularly. You're rocking awesome. Love your support. If you do enjoy my readings and my inspirational videos, make sure to subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, show some love, as well as the notification bell so you get notified when your next star sign reading is up on my channel. There is a bonus reading up for grabs for the star sign video that gets the highest numbers and views and likes. So last month in April, it was won by Sagittarius. Yeah, so there is another chance again this month. Let's dive in. So pulling you a central energy from the Nature's Whispers Oracle. Let's see what you need to know, Gemini. Oh, you've got a message to make a decision. So one side she's paved in gold, the other side is color and life and nature and animals. So one is financially rewarding and the other side gives you a great deal of passion and satisfaction. So it could be a major or a minor decision to make. All right, let's have a look at 4 key areas of focus for you with the Sacred Destiny Oracle. Oh, you're going through transformation right now. Beautiful butterfly. A lot of personal growth. Could be in all aspects of self. Some of you, it's your physical health and well-being, your physical body. Getting your glow up on. And there's a need for you to take risks. So getting out of your comfort zone, you've got to make a decision and move yourself forward, Gemini. You've got the eagle there. So the eagle represents brand new beginnings, victory, the energy to overcome challenges when you feel like you don't have it, being in your higher states of consciousness. And you've got diligence. So there's a need for you to put the hard work in. There's a bird flying over fields in different stages of growth, yeah? So tending to your garden, darlings, when it comes to your finances and your abundance. And you've got the power of the universe behind you. So you're not doing it alone, my loves. No, you're not. Amp that up with some crystals. All right, let's pull you some guidance from the Star Temple Oracle. Oh, you got the 7 Sisters of Pleiades here, or Sisterhood Enriches My Life. So the 7 Stellar Sisters of Pleiades, if I can say that correctly, bless your project. Anything you want to kick off, it's part of your transformation. Oh, you've also pulled the Diamond Star, which is all about your destiny, which is being in service to others as part of your destiny. And you've got the Temple, which is all about home. I no longer search outside of self for home, which means that when we have this, it doesn't matter where you are in the world, is that you feel safe and comforted and really good and content, yeah? Not about materialism. You're very balanced and grounded within self. It's a very beautiful energy. I would say it's one of my favorite cards in this deck. And you've also pulled the Inner Temple, which is learning your life lessons, delving into your shadow side to find your life lessons for deep spiritual growth, which is also part of your transformation. Whenever we go through transformation, it can have the impetus of a significant life event that sets off transformation. So what does that mean? It could be things like losing a job or a relationship or having an accident of some kind or some sort of illness that's unexpected that, you know, we suddenly pause. We've got to pause in our life and deal with our physical health and well-being. It can often be something leaving our life that we don't want it to leave, or we could just feel within self that we need to change something about self, like things aren't working out for us in the way we'd hoped. So we may be repeating patterns and all that kind of stuff that need some recognition and conscious awareness of. So when the shadow side comes out and we're delving into that for our life lessons, it's such a valuable thing to do in your life whenever you have some sort of negative life experience or challenge that you don't want to repeat. Often we don't want to repeat it, darling. We want to learn from it. Or we just want to grow. All right, let's pull you some clarifies with the energy oracle. Let's have a look at this transformation and the seven sisters here. Oh, you got man holding a coin here. So this can represent a physical person to you guys. Represents a lot of financial security and stability. It's part of your transformation. And getting into your high states of consciousness. This is the crown chakra. So some of you are elevating in vibration. Going through a spiritual awakening. And feeling very action orientated, or you need to be to move yourself forward. Let's have a look at you making a decision and taking risks. You just got to rely on your strength and move yourself forward, Spirit's saying. You're very strong. Okay. Some of you are experiencing financial constraints or worrying about your money, particularly if you want to kick something off, whether it's going to support you. And you've got your throat chakra here. So some of you have a message to share with the world. Also speaking up, asking for help, expressing your concerns to your loved ones if you have some. Let's have a look at these financial constraints. Ooh, come out with hostility. So someone may be chasing you for money or making things difficult for you at this time. Okay, it's related to a man holding a heart. Don't love that energy, I've got to say. Any other guidance there? Directly related to the root chakra. So I'm going to give you a couple of messages, guys, specifically for you. You may have someone from the past that you've ended a relationship with, separation, divorce. They're constantly on your back, dare I say, about money, right? They're in a state of lack, projecting it towards you. You may be trying to juggle a lot and finding it difficult to manage if you're supporting two households, including the past household, I'm going to say. Wow, I think we'll have more come out about that. Let's have a look at you putting in the hard work and seeking your destiny, which is being in service to others. Well, part of your destiny involves travel. Yeah. Oh, it's going to lead you to your cornucopia. So this is success on every level, including abundance, brand new beginnings. And you've got the Daughter Romance opening. So new love coming in, darling. Those of you wanting love. Let's have a look at you finding yourself at home, as in no longer searching outside of yourself. You've got man holding a heart, woman holding a heart. So there is a love connection here. And you've got the Daughter Value opening, the Daughter Money opening. There's a lot here about your situation's going to change. Oh, there's a contract coming in. So this contract could be a settlement for sure, divorce settlement that you're waiting on, which is why there might be some arguing going on about the settlement, darling, in the legal system. It's not going to apply to everyone. For others, there's some sort of opportunity coming in that's going to give you the money that you need and want to kick off this dream of yours. It could be some sort of sale of an asset going on. All right, let's have a look at the power of the universe behind you. Oh, darling, there's deceit here. Loving these energies. Okay. And indecision. So you may be deceiving yourself about something where you're at a bit of a crossroads. So confusion going on. And yet within you, you know exactly what you want to do. But perhaps you're trying to do a practical thing versus what you really love doing, darling. Yeah, you're completely stuck. Garden in the gate. Afraid to take action. Oh, let's dive in. Let's have a look at this deceit. Oh, Spirit's saying you've got this beautiful, happy family around you. So if you're telling yourself you've got no support around you, you do, right? Perhaps you're worrying that people are going to criticize you or naysay your ideas. Let's have a look at this indecision, crossroads, which is right in the center of your reading. You need to make a decision. Oh, Spirit's saying the sun's going to come out. You've just got to make a choice, darling. Yes. Oh, this is related to you holding yourself back. simple guidance, darlings. Just trust your heart to guide you, lead you. All right, let's have a look at you learning your life lessons and going in your shadow self. So your shadow self here is you holding yourself back and doubting things. Oh, it's also to do with love. You've got the angel of love. So if you've been in a situation where there's a hostile energy or it didn't end well, there's arguing over finances, there is a life lesson in there for you to learn. You got the door of spirit opening. Some of you connecting more to your spiritual side, spiritual awakening, spirit watching over you. And you just need to take some regular rest and rejuvenation out, particularly if people are stressing you out, situations are stressing you out. On the bottom of the deck, you've got yin and yang, so everything's trying to bring you to a state of balance. Let's have a look at this transformation going on. Big focus on you being in your higher states of consciousness and running with your ideas. Oh, you're just feeling extra sensitive and vulnerable right now. Here it is, darling. Part of your transformation is this amazing abundance coming in and more confirmation of it. Universe pouring abundance onto you. And you're divinely protected by a guardian angel watching over you. So when you're in alignment with your passion and your purpose, your higher purpose, you're divinely protected. Doesn't mean it's going to be an easy run, darlings. It never is, right? But you're divinely protected. Let's have a look at you taking risks. Some of you, it's on a message you want to share with the world. There's a gnarly energy here that's around money and a man holding a heart. Oh, yeah. You got Dana, high priest, high priestess. You've got ancient wisdom within you can use in spiritual teaching. Many past lives. I would say an ascended master. Some of you definitely. And you've got Ashura blossoming abundance. So things are just starting, darlings. You're not at the end point. You're not. Oh, you just got to treat yourself with kindness, compassion. Try and be compassionate with this person as well. And you've really got to focus on your passions. It's your answer is your passions. All right, let's have a look at you putting the hard work in. Whatever you're going to do in terms of your destiny is going to open up this door to your cornucopia. Some of you are opening up the door to love. Again, you've got a message. You're going through this massive transformation. Butterflies. Second time it's come out. So your transformation is success. You've got a lot of wisdom within you, so trust that wisdom. See the truth in situations. And you don't need to force or rush things or overdo things. Yeah, take it easy. Let's have a look at this side where everything's going to turn around, Spirit's saying. Contract, daughter money opening, happy family, trusting in the support around you. Learning your life lessons. Oh, doing creative things would be really good for you. Some of you may want to do something with your art. Your independence is an integral part of who you are. So even though you're part of a family unit, some of you, and in a committed partnership, you still need to do things independently that make you happy and joyful when it comes to your life path. And there's absolutely a need for you to regularly take the quiet time out from the distractions, the noise, the energies of others. All right, let's pull you some guidance from the Crystal Healing deck. Again, you got a message. Part of your transformation is deciding what you want in alignment with your heart space and your passions and to take action. To do that, your abundance is coming in. Oh, some of you were a healer in a past life. Come out hand in hand, directly related to the High Priestess. Confirmation of that. Some of you heal through your message, your voice. And your ancestors are absolutely watching over you and this transformation you're going through. Cheering you on from the sidelines, darlings. With a big woohoo. Yes. Oh, your animals may be missing you right now. Or they may need some extra support and attention at this time. Yeah, absolutely a time of brand new beginnings and you're coming into your own rites of passage. into a state of wholeness. On the bottom of the deck, you got success coming in. Put that there. All right, let's pull you some guidance from the Messenger Oracle. Oh, you got know that you belong. So instantly when this came out, it doesn't matter whether you're entering into a new field, particularly if you're a light worker or you want to follow a path of love and light, or the message around being a healer or a high priest, high priestess resonates with you. You don't need to worry about how experienced other people are. You will always find your soul tribe. You will always find those that want to learn from you based on your differences and your different experiences. Yeah, you're all unique. So know that you belong. Take those confident steps forward. Trust in yourself. Believe in yourself. Yeah, because you were born to create. It's a dragon holding an egg that's emanating gold light. Oh, yeah. God, darlings, you've got to seek the lesson again. So, okay. This is related to transformation. You following the path you want to follow. It's going to open up your cornucopia. So, what's shining through is that there's been times in your life where you may have been doing something that you loved doing, and then it didn't bring the rewards in, or you got pressure from family, particularly immediate family, to be more responsible versus following your passions, right? So then you've switched lanes. You've gone and taken a job that gives you a wage or something, but you're not that passionate about it, right? It gets you by, but you're not that passionate about it. And you've done that a number of times. So Spirit's saying, seek the lesson in that. When are you going to be true to yourself? Did it enhance your life? You know, sometimes we got to look at these things and go, am I in a job that I really don't enjoy when I know that I'm super passionate about something else? How can I figure out how I can do that? Sometimes we have to do some moonlighting. What does that mean? Have a little job on the side that pays your bills while you're following your passions, right? Do it in a sensible way. Don't just chuck your job in and have no financial stable, foundation. Like, you don't know where your money's going to come from next week. Well, that's not a logical thing to do, darlings. No. Perhaps you've done that in the past. It hasn't worked out for you. There's something around your life path transformation and you doing what you love that's a life lesson for you. Oh, you've got to embrace the dark again. Some of you really need to delve into the shadow side. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 times it's come out for you. A lot of you, it's around loving that you're different, right? Because this is sitting on the bottom of the deck and this is coming out again. So your shadow work is you really embracing your authentic self. How do we do that? We need to heal the inner child, right? Which is quite a journey. Which means we need to take the layers of conditioning off that have been placed on us through negative life experiences, trauma, being told that you can't follow the path you want to follow because it's not sensible or responsible or doesn't make sense to someone else, right? Because they don't have the same gifts and talents that you do or the same vision that you do. But we feel that societal pressure to do the norm versus what you're really passionate about, whether it's art, music, dance, TV, whether it's being a light worker, writing a book, whatever it is for you, yeah? The shadow side is calling out for you to embrace this transformation about doing something. I think you're at a pivotal point in your life where you've done all the responsible things and you want to set your soul free. You need to do some inner child healing, which means you've got to take the layers of conditioning off that's being placed on you. And it can be quite a heavy burden because we then got to face difficult situations that happened in our life that could be deeply saddening, on where our authentic self was squashed, by others. It's usually parental, can be generational karmic imprints, it could be friends, it could be anybody, teachers, somebody that said something to you about not believing in yourself, that put you down. We'll all have those memories of something pivotal in our life where somebody chipped away at our self-confidence, So we then adopt a false self to fit in, be accepted, which is all part of human nature because we often traditionally, if we go right back to the, the Stone Age where the only way to survive was in groups and in families and all that kind of stuff to protect each other. So if you got cast out, well, you're going to have trouble surviving, right? Particularly predators eating you and that kind of in those days, yeah. I think you probably needed to learn to run very fast. I would have failed, darlings. Don't love running at all. Yeah. Yeah. I would have had to stand there and fight because I'd been hopeless at running. Someone chasing me. Yeah. But I do digress. You get the gist of what I'm trying to say. So your shadow self is you finding the authentic you. Yeah. What would help you is I have done a free masterclass on exactly this. So it is on my YouTube channel. I'll link it in. If you want to get the full version, including the information around it, I have done a blog post on it that includes that masterclass. It's on my astrology news website, meditate444.com. There's also an ebook that goes with it that you can download and keep. A very small fee, darling. Yeah, very small. About the price of a cup of coffee. So I'll link all that in for you because it'd be a very worthwhile exercise for you to do. All right, let's have a look at your chakra balance. You're at a very exciting point in your life, darling. Oh, Spirit's saying dance would be really good for you. Just put the music on and shake that tush in the lounge room or in the kitchen in the morning and just really shake it out, darlings. That's your inner child. So families come through again. So for some of you that have children and a partner, you're going to have to figure out in some way how you're going to support the family finances, your part in that, as well as follow your dreams. And there's a need for you to have fun. That's the inner child. Loosen up, lighten up. All right, let's see who you're connected to in the spiritual realm. Divine gifts and talents. Oh, you're connected to the shamans, a lot of ancient wisdom channeling through. You might want to do some shamanic drumming or shamanic meditations. Magic and rituals really important at this time. So doing your spiritual practices, whatever that is for you, it's going to raise your vibration. And your psychic abilities are really strong at this time. So trust in your intuition, messages coming to you. Let's have a look at your life path guidance. This would be super interesting. Oh, you're very nurturing and caring. So often this comes out hand in hand with wanting to follow a path of love and light and helping others. You like to be disciplined and organized. Well, you will need to be if you want to follow your own path. And you prefer to fly solo. Hello, there's the freedom card, right? So you don't like to be constrained by people, things being regimented. You need to have the autonomy to run with your ideas. Love to know if that resonates with you. All right, let's pull you a crowning energy from the beautiful Divine Circus Oracle. It's Dex by Lana Fairchild. Now, if you would like extra guidance and support with a personal reading, I've partnered with Spiritual Blossom. They have a team of very experienced and vetted advisors in tarot, astrology, clairvoyance, whatever it is that you need. Oh, wow. And if you can't figure out who you want to choose from there, they have a match me function. Because I know sometimes that can feel a little bit overwhelming, like who do I choose? Well, there's a very easy match me function. So you basically just choose the area that you want guidance on, decide if you want to do it via chat, on the phone, video call, the way in which you want to receive your reading. So for example, if you wanted a tarot reading, there's all sorts of divination tools that you can choose. Very transparent pricing from like $1.18 a minute, depending on who you choose. There is a bonus offer for anybody booking their first reading. So if you deposit $40 for your personal reading, you'll get a bonus credit of $25 to spend on top of that. Yeah. So if you're interested in getting a reading, I'll put that link on here and down below and that offer so you can redeem it. Have a look at the passion and energy going off here. It's called Supernova. You're on notice, Gemini. About to blast into space. Yes. Number 8 represents infinity. Let's pull you up the guidance. Oh, it says, Gemini, something in you needs to be unleashed. Boy, does it. That authentic you. It's not the quiet and steady growth, but more like a wild explosion of creative energy and sacred fire. The sparks your rapid growth will create shall ignite your body, your mind and soul, inspiring you to expand even beyond what you believe is possible. Your light will shine far and wide, and you cannot control it, but you can trust it. A rocket is capable of traveling far and with great power and speed before it settles into an effortless orbit, far beyond the world in which it began its journey. To launch, however, requires power. Quiet, contained power is not appropriate for the task. A raw and explosive force is needed to propel the rocket from the known world of Earth towards its destined orbit into space. So this oracle indicates a time of rapid growth, so accelerated and powerful it can feel like an explosion, as if you were the rocket being launched into space. It is of high intensity but short duration. Whilst this is a positive thing, it can cause shock waves and disrupting patterns and create feelings of instability and uncertainty as your world starts to change in ways you feel like are not within your personal control. You may feel like there's a powerful momentum that's moving you out of what your life has been towards some new unknown destiny. And as it moves from the dramatic force of the launch towards the eventual peace of an effortless orbit, the rocket will jettison the very thing needed to get the journey started. And it isn't about disposing of the essentials, the people and things that really mean something to you, but rather letting go of old attitudes, ideas, ways of being and attachments to allow for utter freedom to ascend. And after the intensity of the birth, the effortlessness of your orbit into a new world will require a different attitude. What you needed to begin your journey, to start your new venture or lifestyle, will be different to what is required to continue on your life journey. And you need to trust in what is happening at all points in this journey. Don't hold on to a support system, a belief system, or a way of being out of fear. Sometimes it's just time to let go because it's not relevant for your journey anymore. Great advice. And if you try to hold on, you'll actually be holding yourself back. And when the time comes to let go, you'll feel it. There'll be people or situations that will not be able to reach you, nor you them, even if you're making an effort to try and stay connected. Previous support systems and connections won't be able to support you anymore on the next steps of your journey. It's like they are the training wheels that are no longer needed. They would just get in the way. So have gratitude for what was, and with love, let it go. And the oracle of the supernova reminds you that after the intensity of the birth, there is another birth of thoughts, the settling into a new pattern of life at a higher altitude, with more peace, effortlessness, and consciousness. And each phase happens naturally, and you'll feel when and how to respond to each phase in your life as you trust yourself. Wow. And, I think it's really important, that message that, your old belief systems and support systems won't support you anymore. And often we can try to hold on to connections and people that are just not growing like we're growing, or just not at the same vibration anymore. You'll know it, right? And often they can be your biggest naysayers because they don't understand what you're doing. They can get jealous and envious of the progress that you're making because they're not keeping up with you. Or they just may not understand you. And sometimes everyone's on a different journey. There's no right or wrong to anyone's journey. You're just suddenly on a different path, right? Because you're growing and advancing and following your dreams and your goals, and you're ascending. You won't connect at the same level anymore. And yet some people will always travel with you. There's an affirmation here. It says, love erupts through me in explosive waves of sound and light. Peace is created as the way is cleared for my true and immediate success. Oh, gorgeous. All right, my darlings, those are your messages. Love to your feedback, your comments down below, and how this reading resonated for you. Take it easy, and for now, much love, much light. Namaste.